But first tonight, we're working breaking news, a verdict in the double murder trial of former Patriots tight end Aaron Hernandez.
The jury found Aaron Hernandez not guilty today in the 2012 murders of Safira Furtado and Daniel De Abreu. Eyewitness News reporter Kelly Sullivan joins us now live in studio with more on the emotional moments in court. Kelly?
Mike and Shannon, Aaron Hernandez was seen crying in court after a jury acquitted him of the 2012 double murder. Now, this is his first legal victory since his arrest back in 2013. The jury entered its sixth day of deliberations today, deliberating for more than 40 hours. And in the end, Hernandez was found not guilty on 2 counts of first-degree murder for the shooting deaths of Daniel De Abreu and Safira Furtado at a traffic light in Boston back in July of 2012. Now, prosecutors claimed he shot the pair after an encounter at a nightclub, but defense attorneys claimed it was Hernandez's former friend Alexander Bradley who fired the shots. He was cleared of all charges except he was found guilty of unlawful possession of a firearm. That charge comes with a sentence of 4 to 5 years in prison. Shortly after the verdict, the foreperson read a statement on behalf of the jury.
We deliberated for 6 days. We based our decision on the evidence presented and the law.
Why did it take you so long to reach a verdict?
We have no further comment.
If Hernandez had been convicted, each charge would have come with a mandatory life sentence without parole. Now, he is already serving a life sentence for the 2013 murder of Odin Lloyd. I'm Kelly Sullivan, Eyewitness News.
First at 6, we have new reaction to the breaking news we first reported live at 5. Aaron Hernandez has been acquitted of the murders of 2 men in Boston back in 2012.
The jury only found him guilty of possession of an illegal weapon. And now new at 6, we're hearing from both prosecution and the defense attorneys about today's verdict.
Eyewitness News reporter Kelly Sullivan joins us now live in studio with the new breaking details. Kelly?
Mike and Shannon, the Suffolk County DA says that while he respects the jury's decision, the prosecution team is obviously disappointed.
I spent some time with the families of Daniel De Abreu and Safira Furtado. Goes without saying that they're devastated by today's verdict. Awful lot of tears and anguish.
Some members of the victims' families left the courtroom as the not guilty verdicts were read, while others wept in the stands. Now, once the verdicts were read, Hernandez hugged his defense team as he himself shed some tears. This afternoon, the defense called it a fair and just verdict.
When the jury came back with those not guilty verdicts, our emotions absolutely ran over, including Aaron's. This has been like the sword of Damocles hanging over our head for 7 months now.
Now, Hernandez is already serving a life sentence of life without parole for the 2013 murder of Odin Lloyd, but he is in the process of appealing that conviction. I'm Kelly Sullivan, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Kelly. And we have much more on the Aaron Hernandez verdict online at WPRI.com.
And you can read the verdict slips from today's decision and any of the previous stories on the trial.